Good morning. Alrighty. I'm making some progress on um my quilt blocks. Brain's not working. It's too early. So this is what they're looking like. So that's what I've got done so far. Now, I had some questions about how to get the points to line up. They're not perfect, but they're close enough. And close enough works in quilting. Um, so I was going to show that to you real quick. Let me take one here. Yeah, these aren't on point, but it's close enough. But what I do is I nest the seams. Like all the videos show for you to do is one seam's going this way, one seam's going this way, and they nest perfectly every time. And they actually will butt up against each other where you can't move it because they're butted up to each other. See that seam to that seam? See that? And then I'll stick a pin straight down, and then I'll stick a pin sideways, and then I'll sew down the middle of that. I'll sew, straight across, and then you open it up and iron it, and you have somewhat perfect seams. They're not perfect, but the quilt police is not going to pull you over for this. So, as long as you get it close enough, as long as it's not so mismatched that you have part of a block hanging off at the end over here and part of a block hanging in over, where it's not all wonky, because then you're going to have to square that up. Because if you have it to where stuff is sticking out on the sides, your border pieces ain't going to go in right. So you got to make sure those edges are straight and clean before you do it. Those measured at 9.5, 4 patches measured at 9.5. And that gave me the room to go down to 9 if I needed that room to go there. Because you put 4 patches together, sometimes they get wonky. And that just happens. And so I was able to give myself that room of 9-inch blocks if I needed to go down there. But most of them were on point, right at where they need to be, so I just left them like it is, and then adding the jelly roll strips around them. It's nothing fancy quilting. It's nothing, ooh, that block is brand new, amazing looking. No, it's not that, but that's what I had in my head, and I'm just going with it. And I'm using 5-inch squares. And remember all those scraps I had that I was cutting down into pieces? Well, this is my 5-inch square tote. And needless to say, I've got plenty of 5-inch squares. So when I broke down my fabric scraps, I made this, and I've got tons. I've got plenty. So I think I've got 15 4 patches made. But I wanted to go ahead and start adding borders so that way I know if I have enough jelly roll strips. Does that make sense? Because it'd be pointless to do 4 patches if you don't have enough jelly rolls. And each 4 patch is taking 2 jelly roll strips. One for the sides and then one for across. So that's 2 strips per block. Now, I can't math very good, but I think that's 30 strips. So, right? 15 times 2? Miss Beth, are you awake? Can you math? Yeah, I don't math. So, anyway, that's what I'm going for. I've got another jelly roll in there, but it's not scrappy. It's from a company that's, they coordinate it and make it all the same. And I don't want that. I want it scrappy. So that's why I'm using this jelly roll, because it had all different kinds of flavors in it. So yeah, we'll see how far it takes me. I may just be able to do a baby quilt with it. I really don't know. I got a wave one done. I got that done. The next one's going to be tedious. The one thing I hate about this one is the pieces are so tiny. Like, look at all this tininess. It's stupid crazy. I need to Mod Podge the ones I've done, but I don't know. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep Mod Podging, because it causes the pages to stick together and then it'll eventually ruin them. So, and I'm going to keep them in the book, because if you take one set off, then you're taking the background to the other. So you really can't just tear them out and post them in a frame and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the smaller pictures. I kind of wish I had the wall space and make a giant quilt block with them, because each page is its own thing. So you can easily, tear out the pages. But I don't have that for wall for space. I don't have the ability to do that. But that would be so cool to do. So anyway, maybe that answers some questions about the quilting. If you got any more, let me know, and I will try to answer them. I'm sorry I don't do videos about that stuff, because there's already videos out there. Videos that already show exactly what I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? So, I don't feel like I need to film it. Plus, I don't have the stuff to do tutorials. That's just not something I do. I don't have the quality that it requires, especially something that little that you need to get in there and see what I'm doing, and I don't have that. So, look on YouTube for perfect board patch blocks, or how to nest your seams, or stuff like that. Just try keywords till you get the right combo, and it'll be out there. Or Google it. You don't have to have a video. Google will show you too. So, anyway, y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later.